everybody, Letha Myers with Berkshire Hathaway Home Sale in Elizabethtown. I know it's May, despite this weather, dark, gloomy, cold, and rainy, but could be worse. Michigan got 28 inches of snow some places yesterday, so I guess we'll have to live with that. Also some gloomy news to talk about. So I wanted to try to cheer you up, give you some statistical data and information before the Fed meets and tells us what's going to happen. Yes, there is talk of a recession, but please remember, recession does not mean a housing crisis. Let's talk about that for a minute. I want to show you some statistical data from the last 6 recessions, going the whole way back to 1980. I know some of you are thinking, gosh, should I buy and sell right now? What should I do? Maybe my plan should wait. And that's probably part of the reason that we have very low inventory right now. We need houses to sell. So hopefully I can help ease your mind, because the experts are saying that if we do enter a recession, it's going to be mild and short, starting a little later this year and recovery over probably the next 2 years. But if you look, I know 2008 was terrible for us. It was not that long ago, and we all remember it because, yes, home prices plummeted just about 20%. It had a lot to do with a lot of different things, not just a recession. Lending practices were different. People got loans that should never have gotten them, and foreclosure rates were high. The only other time was back in 1991, and it was a very small decrease. Every other year we've been in a recession. Home values have still gone up. So don't worry about that. Don't let that affect your decision. During a traditional recession, this should be good news to you. This is what bank rates said. The Fed usually lowers interest rates, and this creates an incentive for people to spend money and stimulate the economy. It also typically leads to more affordable mortgage rates. That leads to more opportunity for home buyers. And my goodness, I've heard from so many of you, I'm not going to buy a house while rates are this high. Honestly, rates are not high. In the all but 40 years I've been selling real estate, the rates right now are good, but they've been hanging, 5, 6, 7s, 6 and 7s, and that has people on edge because they heard about 3s. Well, 3s I think are gone. Don't think you're ever getting one of those again. So don't wait for that. But let's take a look at what interest rates have indeed done during recessions. As you can see, typically they have always dropped. The Fed's going to be meeting here shortly, and I think a lot of people are anticipating rates down, rates back to 5-ish, in the 5s, low 5s. So hold on. Your values are up if you're going to sell a house, historically high, and rates are coming back down a little bit most likely. So keep an eye out. Give me a call. Let's meet up. Let's talk about your potential. The other thing that's strong in our country right now, and why this recession will probably be mild and quick, is we are a country with tremendous equity right now. Part of that's because home values rose so much, but 68.1% of people have either paid off their mortgage or have at least 50% equity. We have seen a lot of cash offers. And that's because people possibly got home equity lines of credit to be able to pay cash for the next one. That's fantastic. It just means our economy is not as bad as what we may hear in the news. They try to shock and horror us into paying attention to them. So don't do it. While rates have been 6 to 7, you're probably going to be back in the 5s. And I think it's a great time. So don't fear a recession in the housing market is what I'm trying to tell you with all of this. Call me, 717-572-9513. Let's get you a new home in time for summer. Move while the kids are out of school, get some inventory out there, capitalize on the fact that home prices are at record highs. It's actually a very good time to sell. You'll capitalize on your equity. I would love to talk to you, no obligation, but call me. Let's talk about what this market can do for you. Thanks everybody. Have a great May. Hopefully it warms up soon.